Teni Caught Romancing a Man as Davido reveals untold stories about wizkid. Burnaboy gives final warning. Hello guys, you're welcome back to Naija News and Entertainment. I'll be taking you through entertainment gist happening in Nigeria today. So before we get to the main story of the day, Cubana chief priest slam Burna Boy for threatening Sizamili. He says your glory is too big for you alone. Celebrity barman Cubana chief priest has slammed self-acclaimed African giant Burna Boy for openly threatening to deal with his former signee Sizamili on microblogging platform Twitter. It all started when a Twitter user identified with the handle Anti-Gravity Light alleged that Sizamili told her he wrote the song on the low for Burna Boy. Burna Boy, on seeing Gravity's tweet, flared up in anger and quickly made a retweet threatening to deal with Sizamili if he sees him. He retweeted, "I asked this spineless liar if he said this shit, and he said no, never. I never said that. At Sizamili, just pray that corona catches you before I do, cause you know what it is when I catch you." Burna Boy went ahead to reveal that nobody has ever written any song for him except one time singer Peruzzi assisted him with a song. Meanwhile, Owerri-based celebrity barman Cubana chief priest, on seeing Burna Boy's retweet, took to his Instagram page to slam the self-styled African giant. "There's nothing wrong in someone shining from your glory. Fighting at Sizamili will be another stupid mistake just like that of Mr. 2K, which caused you so much stress," the millionaire barman warned Burna Boy. "The world now is suffering so much pain, panic, grief and fear. What I learned from it all is that love conquers all. We all need to preach love, not war and violence," he further advised the self-styled African giant. "At this point, what you need to do is to grow people with your African giant platform. Na person na Davido official grow that Peruzzi vibes wey you admit say e help you write song." He further shamed the on the low crooner. Writing further, the wealthy barman said, "We need to see your offspring, Burna. You are too great. Your glory is too big for you alone. These new dudes need to shine, and abeg support them, free them, forgive them and give them chance. Happy new month. It's my birthday tomorrow," Cubana chief priest said. So I love this message from Cubana advising Burna Boy, and I hope he listens. Okay, moving on the entertainment gist happening around. Mr. Macaroni shares untold story of how Don Jazzy changed his life after sliding into DM. Social media comedian and skit maker Debo Adebayo, popularly known as Mr. Macaroni, has shared an untold story of how music producer Don Jazzy changed his life after sliding into his DM. The online comedian recounted how getting the sum of 150,000 naira for a project from Don Jazzy shaped his life. He said, "About 8 years ago, as Don Jazzy retweeted one of my tweets wherein I made a blunder, it was all jokes and we were making fun of it. I took the moment to slide into Don Jazzy's DM and told him I needed money for a project. He sent me 150,000 naira. I knew I would share this story someday, although I didn't use the money for what I said I wanted to use it for. I'm sorry, Don Jazzy. That moment shaped me further. I have always loved sharing, but Don Jazzy's act made me pray and ask God to bless me as such. I never reached that level, but I will keep hustling," he said. Alright, moving on the entertainment news. Burna Boy's final warning to wizkid FC. He said, "I'm always on my best behavior, just waiting for any FC to try the king today." The next time you feel Nigerian music star Burna Boy can be trusted when he says he's on his best behavior, your feelings can be termed overfelt. And why is that? Because Burna Boy isn't that troublesome, but when he hates you or lists your name as an enemy, his entire self will wait to consume your enmity. In a post Burna Boy made today, March 31st, on microblogging platform Twitter, He stated that he will be going live on Instagram for the first time in his life and anyone is free to holler. However, some of his fans saw their king in a good mood and decided to trigger his emotions to see what it feels like to annoy Burnaboy. Burnaboy gives everyone a cool and down-to-earth response and retweet, but not the same with one response he gave to a fan who commended his good behavior. In a response, Burnaboy proved he is always in his best behavior but without taking for granted. He is equally waiting for that person or any FC who will try him. It's a shade, isn't it? Note that NEFC is indirectly referring to fans of music star Wizkid, who have always been a pain in Burna Boy's neck. Alright, moving on. Burna Boy quits Twitter after being dragged on the platform. Multiple award-winning Nigerian singer Damini Ebuoluwa Ogunlu, known professionally as Burna Boy, has announced that he is quitting Twitter again hours after being dragged by social media users for being too proud and arrogant. Recall that the singer was slammed by Nigerians after categorically saying that Ricardo Banks, who signified interest in a battle of it with him, was an unworthy challenger. Reacting to the backlash that trailed the Twitter exchange, the singer stated that if what Nigerians Twitter said about him had any effect on him, then he would be dead by now. Burna Boy, who insisted that his last tweet were his last personal tweet ever, stated that he is too real for the social media platform. He tweeted, "If what Nigerian Twitter said about me had any effect on me, then I would be dead by now." There's even a Yoruba saying that translates, "He who says the truth won't even find a mat to sleep on." Well, I've proved that to be wrong. You can't take anything from me. This is my last personal tweet ever. I might just leave this app cause apparently I'm too real for it. Everyone, please use this COVID-19 times to really find out what your true purpose in this world is. Train your mind and body to the fullest. Get closer to the Most High and your family. Find out who is truly for you and who is really your enemy. Let conscience and confidence lead you all, as it has led me all my life. Peace and love. This was Burna Boy's last tweet before quitting Twitter. Okay, moving on. Davido went for COVID-19 test again and the result came out. Guess what? It's negative. Nigerian music superstar David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, has tested negative for coronavirus after a second test was carried out on him. This is coming hours after his fans on social media asked him to undergo the test for a second time. Davido disclosed his status in a tweet on Wednesday afternoon. He said, "I did a second test for the COVID-19 virus again and once again I'm negative. This is good news for all Davido FC fans and we hope everyone stays safe during this trying period." Okay, lastly on the show today, Teni caught on camera romancing a man in the studio. Singer Teni caught on camera giving her music producer romance in the studio. A very playful and jovial Nigerian singer, Teni has left her fans grabbing their phones to comment on a video she intentionally shared on her verified Instagram page. In the video, Teniola Apata, as she's biologically known, was spotted giving her music producer a hot romance as she sings for him. Though nothing sexual was attached, other gentlemen present in the studio were seen smiling and giving Teni surprised look as she goes ahead extending her hands down to the producer's life charger, which left the man in a mesmerizing smile like he wanted further display from Teni. As initially stated, no sexual intent was attached. Teni was only catching cruise with her musical crew, and that's where it can only start and end with the Afro-pop singer unless it already happened behind the scene. Alright guys, this is the end of the entertainment gossip I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, stay tuned to Naija News and Entertainment to get more gist and updates coming in live. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and also hit on the bell icon to get new notifications when a story drops.